Trump sounds off about Biden taking classified documents. Watch it.
Just so
it's
you
not
know,
that you can negotiate to take the documents with you.
Can I tell you? Just so you understand, the Presidential Records Act is not criminal. I took the documents. I'm allowed to. You know who else took them? Obama took them. Nixon took them.
Obama
Reagan
did not
took
take
them.
documents.
Oh, he didn't?
The difference here that I'd like to know.
Reagan
the National
took
Archives says that President Obama
even Jimmy
did not
Carter,
take documents.
even Mike Pence had some documents, and he's a
You
very
referenced
honorable
Pence,
guy.
you referenced
But you know who
Biden.
took them more than anybody is Joe Biden. He has 1,800 boxes.
That's
And
not
nobody
accurate,
even
Mr.
knows where
President,
they
and you
are.
know that.
1,800, and nobody talks about him.
What
It included
happened when
a
you had
raid
those
on my
documents?
house. That's what it included.
But
they didn't raid.
You'd gotten a subpoena and they had not
Biden's
been
house.
turned over yet.
They didn't raid Biden's house. You know what happened? They put him in the house. That's the one with the Corvette, where the documents were laying all over the floor. That was fine. And you know who happens to be at Mar-a-Lago? Secret Service, and they're phenomenal. I have Secret Service. He didn't have Secret Service. The other thing, the vice president cannot declassify. He didn't have the right to declassify. He has documents from when he was a senator. And even Democrat senators say, I can't believe it. They didn't raid the house of Joe Biden. They didn't raid Obama.
But Joe Biden didn't ignore a subpoena to get those documents back like
Joe
you
Biden
did. And so
took
that's the question.
1,850 boxes.
But that's the question that investigators have, I think, is why you held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return them.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
you
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Can you answer why you held on to the documents?
I was negotiating, and we were talking to NARA, that's Washington, to bring whatever they want. They can have whatever they want. When we left Washington, we had the boxes lined up on the sidewalk outside for everybody. People are taking pictures of them. Everybody knew we were taking those boxes. And the GSA, the government service, the GSA was the one taking them. They brought them down to Mar-a-Lago. We were negotiating with NARA. All of a sudden, they raid our house. When Biden had his documents, he won't give back the 1,850 boxes. And you're going to find some real gems in there. Let me ask you a question. Why is it that Biden had 9 boxes in Chinatown? And he ggets a lot of money from China. Why is that?
It's hysterical to see how this CNN reporter lost control over the town hall with Trump. Trump was just like talking and rambling on truths about everything how Biden handled his documents, all scattered out in his driveway, no security in the office related with China. I mean, he was just like running off all this stuff as to what Biden had did wrong. But then his point was, and it makes sense, that his documents, everyone knew about it, right? He shared that with us. It was all laid out there when he left office, and they brought it into the car. They brought it to Mar-a-Lago, and there was security all the time there. So when the reporter asked him, well, how come you, didn't want to give it to them or weren't returning the call? I forgot what the term is that they use. He's like, we were negotiating. So he was ready to hand over it all, but he was negotiating to make sure probably things got done right, whatever that was. But Trump just totally took over over that town hall. And I thought it was so funny when he called her nasty. The way she was just kind of trying to shut him down and move along to her talking points on her sheet that she kept on referring to. But I don't know, that was just so funny.